All right, we've got a good number of folks with us today. So hello and welcome. We're very thrilled to have you joining us. My name is Colleen Cadman, and I serve as an Associate State Director of Outreach with AARP in Pennsylvania. We are excited to have folks from all over joining us today for our Yoga and Mindfulness series with AARP and Open Up. So whether it's your first time joining or you've been with us before for class, we're so happy to have you. Please feel free to share where in the chat it is that you're tuning in from, your hometown, your home state. We're going to go through and read out a few of them today. So I'm seeing lots of folks from our home state of PA, and I'm seeing some great regular faces on here. So thank you to those of us who have been tuning in over and over. We love seeing you back. I see folks from Iowa. I see folks from California, Texas. We've got New Mexico today. We've got Oklahoma. We've got Delaware. We've got Missouri. Let's see, we've got Ohio, Colorado, New Jersey, Tennessee, Louisiana. We've got Kentucky with us. Ooh, we made it to Canada today. That's awesome. Welcome to our Canadian friend. Thank you for joining us. We've got Wisconsin. We're going international, right, Chandler?
Oh, yeah.
We love it. Let's see, we've got Michigan, which is Chandler's home state. We've got Virginia, Massachusetts, and Montana, and New York. Well, thank you again for joining us. AARP is committed to helping us all take control of our health as we age by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, and engage and activate. We at AARP hope to create an environment where everyone can lead their healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. And AARP wants to help us take a whole body approach to our healthy living goals. Regular exercise and focusing on brain health are two great ways to support healthy aging. You can learn more on our website at www.aarp.org/health/healthy living, and I will be sharing that link in the chat momentarily. We will be recording today's session, so barring any technical difficulties, you can look forward to receiving the recording of the link in your email following the event. And please also be sure to sign up for future sessions of this series. I'll be sharing the link in the chat where you can do so. So if you like today's class, we hope you'll come back again. We're very excited to be collaborating with Open Up on this series. Please be sure to consult your physician or other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it is right for your needs. And with that, I'm going to turn things right over to our wonderful instructor, Chandler, to lead us in today's class.
Thank you, Colleen. Hi, welcome everyone, my fellow Pittsburghers, Michiganders. Whoop whoop. We just had in Michigan. We just celebrated 313 Day for Detroit. That's where I'm originally from, so it's pretty exciting. And then the other thing I wanted to say, welcome from my folks that are from Canada. With this series, I love hearing where everyone is from, where you're tuning in from, because it helps to provoke any kind of memories and for us to share community. And I went to Toronto for the first time for New Year's, so I got to experience what it was like in Canada. Well, because Detroit's so close to Canada, right off Windsor. I used to go there a lot as a kid, but I've never been to Toronto, so I don't know where you're tuning in from, but I wanted to share and connect with you about that great memory that I had. So I'm super happy for everyone to be here, and we're going to start today with a little affirmation and meditation. And the prompt today is about expanding, making space, but also self-love and loving yourself throughout the process of class or throughout your day, throughout your week. And there's a little fly flying around here, so don't mind me if I swat. All right. So the prompt is just self-love, knowing that you are beautiful in every way possible. And sometimes we get very negative within ourselves, and we like to compare ourselves to other people, other things, other goals, and knowing we need to respect our own journey, love ourselves within the journey that we are going through, and knowing that we are all individuals and they were all unique beings that are full of light. So I would love for us to say it as you find a comfortable spot, whether you're laying down, sitting, or standing up, just to say to yourself, I am beautiful in my own way. And it's okay to smile while you do it. I am beautiful in my own way. Say it to yourself a few more times as you breathe in. Exhale out, I am beautiful in my own way. Expanding your lungs as you fill it up with air. Exhale, I am beautiful in my own way. Letting those negative thoughts leave your body, leave your mind, and let positive energy, good feelings, good vibes, self love fill you up as we begin today. And knowing that and saying that to yourself during class. Awesome. So we're going to continue to breathe. We're actually going to place our thumbs inward into the palms of your hands and then place your fingers around your thumb, like you're kind of doing a fist or a punch. Now have your palms facing up. Place them however you like, whether they're just sitting aside or if you're standing or having them right on your thighs. We're going to take a deep breath in. You can close your eyes. And this is a soft grip, so you don't want to clench your hands. Okay. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Hold box breath. We're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Just take one hand and place it in between the start of your shoulder and before you get to your actual chest muscle, like that. Find that space in between both your chest and your shoulder, and we're just going to give ourselves a nice little massage. We hold a lot of tension in our pecs. I know the word. Right up under your collarbone. There we go. And then you switch to the other side. Good. And then we're just going to give ourselves a nice little pat on one side, not too hard, but just for loosening up our chest wall, creating more space when you breathe. And then we'll do the other side. Good. And then take a nice rub on both sides up under your collarbones. One more time. And then we're going to place our hands on the side of our ribs and feel our breath as we expand and inhale again. Feeling our ribs expand out towards our hands. And then we exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, pressing into your hands. You fill your lungs and exhale. Inhale and exhale. The same thing as we did before, massaging out up under our arms, by our rib cage, loosening this up again, making space, and you'll switch to the other side. Good. Give yourself a nice little pat. Kind of feels like we're burping ourselves like a cute little baby. And then we do the other side. Continue to breathe. And we'll take one more set of breaths. We're going to place our hand in the front and one in the back. Feel your stomach press into your hand this way. We're going vertical. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Stomach goes back in. Again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale, press. Inflate. Exhale. Last breath. And let it out. Good. And then from here, let's just find a circular motion for our torso going one direction. And then we'll flip to do the other side. Good. And then from here, we look up, inhale, reach our chin up high to the sky. Exhale, chin goes down to our chest. Inhale. Exhale. We'll go side to side now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then our shoulders, inhale, bring them up. Exhale, we bring them back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back down. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale toward the camera. Inhale. Exhale toward the camera. Continuing to breathe as we move. This next set of breaths, you're going to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Keep both hips. If you're standing, keep both feet planted nice on the ground. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side stretch. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Inhale. From here, grab onto your both hands, and then we're just going to paint our canvas to find any kind of circular motion, a zigzag, an infinity circle, anything that feels good as we just awaken the torso and the upper body. Allow your head to relax in between your arms. Don't let it feel stiff. We want to feel like that inflatable noodle at the car wash. You know which one I'm talking about, where it's like this. That's how we want to imagine our bodies feeling that fluid. We're going to reach our arms up again. Inhale. Exhale, side twist. Every exhale, we try to sink into the stretch a little bit more. Inhale up. Exhale, side stretch. Again, inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Last one, inhale. Exhale, side stretch. We'll hold here. 2 breaths. See if you can twist a little bit more. And then we'll do the other side. We'll hold the stretch. Good. Return back to center. Place our feet in this froggy stretch. If you're seated, this may look like you placing your heels and the pads of your feet together as you let your knees go out to the side. You're welcome to place your back on the chair and just relax here, or keep this as an active position, sitting upright, not laying back on the chair. If you're sitting down, you can place your feet together, let your knees fall out to the side, and then we're just going to flap our wings. If you're sitting down in a seat that might feel a little off with flapping, so just stay in that pose and stay upright and allowing your hips to relax and your knees fall out to the side. Good. Take a breath here. If you're seated on the mat, we'll just go forward over the legs. Take a breath here. Good. Let's walk our hands over to one side. Allow your forehead to fall closer to your knees. And then walking over to the other side. Good. Walking your hands forward. And then coming back up to straight. We'll find ourselves in a tabletop position for a cat and cow. If you are with your hands and knees on the mat, you'll drop your belly, have your chin go up to the sky, and then chin falls back down into your chest for your cat. If that might be too much on your knees, you can come back to your crisscross applesauce. Have your hands where they are on your knees, and then from there, I'll turn a little bit to the side. You high release your chest up to the sky, and then scoop like some ice cream back in. Going forward, you're kind of tilting your pelvis from front to back, tucking and curling. If you're seated in it, you will have your feet nice up under your knees, and then your hands will be on your knees, and you'll lift your chest. Your elbows will go back. And when you curve in chin to chest, you return back the way you were, and you continue here. So we'll do just about 4 total, whichever variation feels best for you. And here we go. Chin falls to the sky, and chin to chest. Chin up to the sky, chin to chest. 2 more. Chin up to the sky, chin to chest. Last set. Chin up to the sky, and then chin to chest. Good. Reset. From here, find any kind of intuitive motion that feels good, whether you're putting weight on your hands and allowing your shoulders to do a few rolls and circles, front to back, maybe do another cat and cow. Any kind of movement that feels good as we continue to awaken the body. And then from here, imagine if I am kind of in this tabletop position, if this is my mat, I'm just going to tilt my head up and over, kind of in this tail wag situation. Or this may look like me just turning my head as well if that is too much, just from side to side. So either I'm tilting up and over, keeping both hips nice and still, don't let them move, to feel that stretch on your sides. If you are on the mat, this may look like you taking the top of your head towards your seat for this tail wag effect. Good. And then from here, we'll reset, find a comfortable position and or a child's pose. Walk your hands over to one corner. Let your seat fall back to your feet. And then walking them over to the other side. If you're seated, this may look like a spiral twist. If you're still in child's pose, take another walk back over, walk your hands up to one corner and then the other. Good. From here, we'll tuck our toes, send our hips up high for a downward dog. We'll walk our feet out. Feel like a little extra support from your chair. You'll place your hands either on the seat of the chair, the back of the seat, or all the way at the top for the same effect. And we'll stay here for a second. Let your chin fall down towards your chest. Take 4 breaths here. Walk your feet back up to your hands. And then we'll roll up through our spine, finding a mountain pose. We'll stay here for a breath. Just as last class, we did a little bit of a mantra. That was peace begins with me. So having our palms forward, we'll touch our thumb to each finger. Peace begins with me. The next one will say, I am beautiful. Or shorten it a little bit. I'm beautiful in my own way. Find a way to say that as best as possible for you as you do this mudra with your hands and saying the mantra. Either peace begins with me or I am beautiful in my own way. Good. Reach your arms up high to the sky. We're going to do a good morning stretch. And smile as we do this stretch, leaning back a little bit. And then we'll forward fold over. Shake your head yes and no. Good. From here, we're going to take a nice bend of our knees all the way down to the ground. And we reach our hips back up high to the sky. If you're seated, this may look like you alternating one leg to stretch and bend twice on one side, and then you flip to the other. Okay, we'll continue taking a bend all the way down, and we'll stretch our hips up. Good. One more time. We bend all the way down. Stretch your hips up to the sky. Slowly roll up through your spine with a nice bend in your knees. We'll reach our arms up one more time. Side bend. Exhale back up. Inhale. And exhale back up. Good. From here, we'll forward fold, moving into a sun A. We'll shake our head yes and no. We go halfway lift and then back down for a forward fold. Good. Rolling up through the spine for the first half of the sequence. One more time. I'll show it seated. We reach our arms up. Good, forward fold. Place your hands on your shins or your knees. Look up, halfway lift, and forward fold back down. Rolling up through the spine. Good. We'll continue on to the next part. Reach your arms up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Good. Forward fold back down. We're going to roll up through the spine and do a cat and cow. From here, we lift our chest up high to the sky. Contract back in for your cat. Again, chin goes up high to the sky. And then we come back in and we reset for your mountain pose. If you're standing, you have two options. You'll reach your arms up high to the sky. You'll forward fold. You can shake your head yes and no. Excuse me, my earbud. And then from here, halfway lift and forward fold. You can walk your hands out to find yourself in a plank, a modified plank, or even a tabletop. If you are in your, I'll do the modified plank. You'll lower all the way down, chaturanga, and then look up for Sphinx pose. And then from here, you come back to your tabletop. Or if you like, as soon as you go from your halfway lift, you can find yourself placing your hands down on the mat and then your knees, and we'll go straight into our cat and cow. And then from here, you'll tuck your toes, send your hips up high, walk your feet to your hands, rolling up to the spine. All right, here we go. We reach our arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat, step one foot back and the other, chaturanga, and or come down to your tabletop. Good. We'll drop our chest, look up, and we cat, bring our chin into our chest. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good, tuck your toes, send your hips up high, walk your feet to your hands in this forward fold position, rolling up through the spine to find your mountain pose. Let's do that sequence one more time. Let's flow through that. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through the spine and or finding your hands and knees on the ground. Exhale, chin goes up to the sky. Inhale, we bring it back in. Continue. And exhale. You'll tuck your toes, send your hips up high, and then walk your feet back to find yourself in your mountain pose. Good. From here, we reach our arms up one last time. Side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend. And then we'll slowly lower our arms, finding the length. Good. Take a breath here. Place your thumbs inward how we started, and then fingers around. Take 2 breaths. Good. Opening your eyes if they were closed. Moving into a little bit of a warrior series. We'll reach our arms up if you're seated. Good. Two options here. You can just place that foot, stay a little bit over the chair, and then have your foot and your knee in line, and place the back foot closer to the leg of the chair, reaching your arm up for a modified warrior one. If you like to turn to the side and extend that leg a little bit more, you'll place one leg to one corner, and then you'll reach the other leg to the back and flip your hips towards the leg that's bent and reach your arms up. Just as we said in our meditation and in the beginning of class and our affirmation, whatever this feels like in your body is correct. Not comparing yourself. Yoga is for you. This is your practice, so whatever feels good for you, you're not right, you're not wrong at all. Okay? And from there, I intuitively went straight into the warrior two because that's what we're going to do next. So, if you're seated, you'll reach your arms up, place that foot back, and or one foot out to the side, and stretch the back leg as you twist towards the leg that's bent and reach your arms up. If you would like to stand, you'll place a chair right in front of you. Come to a mountain pose, step that foot back, bending in the front leg, your heel is down and your toe should be out towards the camera, and you'll reach your arms up for this warrior one. I'll move straight into a warrior two. From here, you'll twist your body towards the front camera. Good. Same as seated. From here, if you are, you'll just twist your body towards the leg that's closest to the chair and bent. If you would like to extend the leg out a little bit more, you'll reach your arms and face your body towards the camera. All right, here we go. We'll do the first side. Reach your arms up. Step that foot back. Warrior one. Take a breath here. Moving into warrior two. Stepping the foot back and then coming back down. Mountain pose. Other side. Step your foot back. Your arm goes up. Warrior one. Moving into a warrior two. And coming back up. Lower the arms. Good. Next, we're going to reverse that warrior and warrior two. Reaching your arms up. Step that foot back, warrior one. Moving into your warrior two. If you're seated, this may look like you're doing a spiral twist. You're welcome to grab the inside of the chair and or reach your arm up for an increased stretch, or just stay with both arms placed in a good position. If you're standing, from this warrior two, you reach the front arm towards the back leg. And then we'll all come back and meet in our mountain pose. All right, here we go. Reaching your arms up. I'll stay a little diagonal. Warrior one. Moving into your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Mountain pose. Other side, step the foot back. Warrior one. Warrior two. Take your front arm towards the back. And then return back to your mountain pose. Good. Let's just extend our hips back for this kind of a chair, and then we'll come back up. And a nice little wiggle in, side to side stretch. Good. We'll do the same thing again, moving into a chair. We'll hold here for a breath. And we send our hips back up. Good. Reach your arms up, forward fold. Shake your head yes and no. Find your hands and your knees onto the mat, and then your hips. Stretch your legs out to the front for a seated forward fold, reaching your arms up and over. Allow your upper body just to relax over your legs. Good. Rolling up through the spine, we'll find our feet placed on the mat or the ground. Our knees will be up to the sky. We'll take our hands into our knee pockets, lift up a little bit. And then from here, we're just going to use our hands to lift our knee one at a time. And this kind of a modified boat pose. If you like, you can lean back a little bit and lift one leg and the other for your boat. If you're seated, this may look like you coming a little bit more forward onto your chair, leaning back for back support and lifting one leg to engage your core and coming back down. Good. We'll just take this a couple of times. Do it as much as feels good to you. Nice, and we'll shake it out. Stretch your legs back out for a forward fold. Moving into a figure four stretch, we'll take one leg, place your foot on top of your knee. If you're seated, your forward fold over your leg. If you are on the mat, this may look like you're keeping your feet on the ground and then leaning back to then put your leg on top, and or laying down, keeping your legs where they are for the stretch. I'll stay here. Let's take this for a breath. And then we'll switch other side. You'll place that foot on top of your knee. Either forward fold over the legs or grab your leg to bring it closer to you. Good. Stretching out both of your legs onto the mat. We're going to go to a seated tree pose. Not seated, excuse me. A modified tree pose. Place your foot close to your knee, one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. Take a breath here. And we'll switch to do the other side. Good. Keep that leg, the one that's bent, keep it where it is, and then the other leg will meet for this froggy pose. If this is too much laying down, you're welcome to come back to a seated froggy. And if you're in a seat, we'll do this from the beginning where you lean back a little bit, or an active stretch as you take your feet out and allow your knees to go out to the side. If you want to increase this stretch, take the forward fold. Rolling up through the spine, find yourself in a comfortable position on the ground. Have your knees to your chest, have your feet stretched out, whatever feels good for your body. Placing your thumbs back in towards your palms and then your fingers wrapped around your thumbs as we do our final rest. While you're here, with your eyes closed, I would love for you to think of at least 2 things that you love about yourself. If you have more, go for it. That could be in an I am statement, or I love that I am. Release your palms. Slowly open your eyes. Give yourself a nice big old hug. And then find yourself back in a seat. We'll then wrap our arms one more time again for another hug and an inhale. Exhale, smile. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, smile. And know that you are loved. And this is a community where we love one another and that we support each other. And if you would like to put in the chat something that you love about yourself that you would love to share with us and that we can appreciate that about you, I would love to hear it. Thank you all.
Thanks, Chandler. So as we're wrapping up class today, please go ahead and if you'd like to share something you love about yourself in the chat, we'd love to hear from you. We'll go ahead and read a few of them out as we're closing out class today. Want to thank you so much, Chandler, for another great class and another great mindful moment for us to leave class with today, thinking about things that we like about ourselves. I think that's wonderful. Also going to briefly share as we're wrapping up class today, if you'd like to join us again next week, we'll be here the same time, same place. We hope to have you with us. Please sign up if you haven't already. All right, I see some folks adding things. This is great. So I'm going to go back and read a bunch of them through for some inspiration. Anne says, I am curious and like to learn new things.
Yes.
Sue says, family, friends, and good health.
Mm-hmm.
April says, I am creative.
Beautiful.
Barbara says, compassion.
Mm.
Jim says, I am true and genuine.
Yes.
Kelly says, I love myself for being kind and compassionate.
Oh.
Anna says, my quick wit and ability to find laughter always.
I love that. Yes.
Ooh, Mary says this is her first class today and she hopes to join us again. So we love that, Mary. Please do come back.
Please.
Let's see. Clarissa says, I love the way that I consistently show up for people.
Beautiful.
Vicky says, I love my creativity. Anna says, I am a creator.
Mm.
Jean says, I love that I try to see the best in people.
That is an amazing quality to have.
Catherine says, I feel great. I'm investing in myself.
Yes,
Brenda says,
that's great to
kind.
hear.
Anna says, I love that I am empathetic.
Mm.
Ooh, okay, I'm going to do a speed round because we have a bunch more coming in. These are great.
Oh,
Uh,
yay.
Bernadette says, I love my henna hair and I love my energy.
Yes.
Flavia says, I had a nice conversation to my body during this practice.
Oh, I love that. Yes, I'm so happy to have that.
Wonderful. And you know what? I think we did get through all of them today. Thank you all for sharing so much. I think the
Thank
things
you.
that you love about yourselves are the things that we love about you as well. We really appreciate you joining us
Yes,
for this class every week.
thank you all so much. Yes. See you all
Go
next
ahead, Jen.
Thursday. Oh, I just was, thank you all for sharing. This is amazing.
Thank you, Chandler. And there's lots of love once again for today's class in the chat. So thank you for leading us through such a peaceful and centering class. We really appreciate you. And we hope to see everyone back same time, same place next week.